Hello, CVille, and welcome to What's Sparking Local. It's a really super hot Wednesday afternoon, and gosh, it's nice to be in the air-conditioned studio here over on Market Street. I'm here with my cohort in crime, Emily Swecker from the Charlottesville-Albemarle SPCA today, and we are going to have some fun. We have taken over the studio in Jerry Miller's absence. I've even swiped some of his accessories, so we're going to just have free will today, but we hope he's feeling better soon, and we hope Judah can put up with us for the next half an hour and have some fun. So Emily, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here.
All right. So let's get right into it because we've got a lot of territory to cover today. First of all, we're going to talk about some things that are going on at Animal Connection that you're not going to want to miss, and then some SPCA events. And oh my gosh, wait till you see the animals that we have to show you from the SPCA today. I think you're really going to like it. So first and foremost, it's super hot, but we've been really busy at Animal Connection. We have made an entire new line of ice cream for dogs. It's all human grade, so you could taste it. It's just not very sweet. But just last week, we made bacon and banana, peanut butter, fresh berries from the farmer's market with yogurt. And then adding to that some frozen yogurt that's commercially made. We have peanut butter banana, peanut butter applesauce, cheddar, bacon, and pumpkin. But that's not all. When you come see us on free Frozen Treat Friday or Saturday, we will have a toppings bar set up. So you can add all kinds of fun crispy cookies and jerky and yummy things, maybe some extra fruit, things that your dogs are going to just love. So we hope everybody will come out for free Frozen Treat Friday.
And if you want to pick up a shelter dog and take them to Animal Connection, they would also love a free treat.
Well, then wouldn't that be a cool Fido field trip?
That would be a perfect Fido field trip.
Yeah. How does that work, Emily?
So it's really simple. You can go onto our website, caspca.org. We have a link there to sign up for Fido field trips, and then depending on what you're looking to do that day, we'll match you with the animal that we think would really enjoy that. Some people take our dogs to breweries or to Starbucks is really popular because we know they love pup cups. So Animal Connection would be a great way to enjoy something local.
Well, that'd be really neat. You can come sit around the fountain with the dog if it's not too hot, or sit inside, maybe get a little pizza at Lampo or some tacos at Brazos and just have a real dog date. That would be a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would love that.
We would too.
Yeah. While you're here, we've got something big going on. We have this once a year, and we're sort of clearing out because I'm getting ready to go to many trade shows and bring in lots of things for the fall. So we are having a big summer sale. We have things marked down to 75% off, and there's a whole table full of things. So you're going to want to come and take advantage of that while they last. We went through a lot of it last week, but there's still a fair amount left, but we'll be heading to the Super Zoo Trade Show in August. It's the biggest trade show in the country for pet stores, and there's also some really fun things coming from the Atlanta gift market. Christmas is purchase. I'm letting you know right now, we're going to be dropping some of the wonderful items that we're going to have available for pre-purchase so we can make sure that we can avoid all these shipping delays and things, and you get the things that your dogs and cats are going to want for Christmas. So moving right along, I want to talk about dogs and rivers. That'd be another great Fido field trip, is take your dog on a river hike, or don't they have music down where the Ravenna paddlers launch kind of, what is it, on High Street? Kind of near where the Riverside Burger place is, but they have music outside now, and let's talk about the Ravenna Conservation Alliance because they're really doing some good things, and they are raising money. They have a grant they're trying to fulfill. What this group does is they do a lot of cleanup. They maintain water quality, which is super important, especially if you want your dogs to avoid algae or bacteria or things like that you just don't want them to get in there. So they also do education, they have paddling programs, but we've got a picture on screen of a dog that's looking like he's just ready to go, and he's got his nice flotation device, which you always want on your boat. And there's a link there to donate. But we hope you'll consider this great organization. The trails along the Ravenna River are just wonderful for dog walks. Gosh, you can walk along there and see 15, 20 dogs on a Saturday, at least during an hour. So, we help them out if you can. They could sure use a little support. So the big thing, Emily, and this involves you guys, Christmas is coming.
Yes.
We're going to be jingling the bells the next time we see you here.
No snow involved, yeah.
Well, there might be snow cones.
Okay.
There might be some outdoor snow.
Yeah.
If I can manage it, we're going to do it. But Christmas in July is a really fun event that we have every year. This year it's going to be super big. We are going to have things happening July 18th through the 30th. 30th is probably the big day, but we're going to have Santa photos, big sales. SPCA adoption event on the 30th with dogs and cats.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And one thing we're doing that's new this year is when you total up your purchases, if you spend $100, you are going to get a free gift card for your holiday shopping. You can use it in November and December. So you can choose to save it and spend it yourself, or if you really want to, you can donate it to the SPCA. So we'll be looking for donations that weekend too. But gosh, I've got a Santa with a surfboard and a Hawaiian shirt that's just going to be kind of crazy fun.
Yeah,
so,
it does sound like a lot of fun. We're excited.
Yeah, I mean, what else should we have? I mean, do we need swimming pools? What do we need?
I think our dogs would love swimming pools. We have them around the shelter. They really enjoy them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a really unique opportunity because a lot of our adoption events at Animal Connection are solely for dogs.
Yeah.
We realized last weekend how well kittens did at Animal Connection, so this will be a really great opportunity for anyone who's looking for a dog or a cat.
I think we have pictures of those kittens. Yeah. That was so fun. I mean, who doesn't love kittens? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They were beautiful.
They're cute. Right now we have a ton of kittens in our care. We say this, but it's kitten season, so they're coming in daily, and we have a lot of them becoming available for adoption, so it's really great to showcase them. You can walk into our lobby any day and meet them. We always have a number of different litters, but of course at Animal Connection it's a really unique opportunity. So thanks for letting us share them with you.
Oh yeah, that's got to be a game changer for you guys, is to finally be open so people can just drop in.
It is. It's so exciting. It's so wonderful for our animals. We've seen, it's been about 2 weeks now, and our number of adoptions have increased weekly.
Wow.
Our number of animals that are going into foster homes have been going up as well. So we're just really excited what it's doing for the animals.
I have to do this. There you go. That's for you, Jerry, Yay. But it's also for Emily. Yay for adoptions.
Yeah.
So what else have you noticed? I mean, any other type of activities since you've been open to back to the world again? Or?
Yeah, I mean, our staff is just working really hard. Of course, we're struggling with some staffing shortages, but the staff that we do have is so amazing. They welcome everyone into the lobby, whether you're just looking for an animal, you're trying to get your feet wet and see, if you've lost a pet recently, or if you make any connections. It's a really great opportunity to just come into the shelter, meet the animals that we have. You might be surprised. A lot of people are looking or think they're looking for something specific, and then they leave with a different animal. So it's just a wonderful chance to
surprise.
Meet them.
Yeah. We haven't seen you in the last couple of weeks, but I think you had an event for the 4th of July.
We did.
How did that go? Tell us about it.
Oh, that was so amazing. So we called it the Peaceful Pets event, and It was something that we had done in previous years. We had to take a break over the last year or two because of the pandemic, but we were so excited to welcome people back for the 4th of July. We kept our shelter open for extended hours, so from 7 to 10, we invited volunteers to come sit with our animals, our dogs, and our cats, just because we know that can be a super stressful holiday for them. And it was so wonderful. We had kids show up that were reading books to our cats. We had one volunteer brought his guitar, and he was walking up and down the cat rows, outside of the dog kennels, playing his songs. I mean, we had dozens of people, probably 50 to 60 volunteers that showed up. And it was just really cool. I mean, the feedback we got was that they really enjoyed it. They were excited to be doing something to help the animals instead of, stressing them out. So we're really excited to do that next year, too.
Oh, man. Gosh, I'm so glad that they moved the fireworks to a really southern location. I mean, that had to be so noisy when they were at McIntyre.
Yeah. It was a pretty quiet night at the shelter, which was really nice. It was really nice to see, yeah.
That's good. Peace and harmony reign throughout the land.
Yes.
Gosh. Well, speaking of animals, who have you got for us today?
All right. Well, we have 6 pets that we want to feature. Okay. So let's go ahead and start with Turbo, if we can. I feel really connected to him. He was in our care about 2 years ago. He got adopted into a wonderful family. Unfortunately, both of his adoptive parents passed away in a car crash recently, and
oh my gosh.
He was returned. He's just an amazing dog. Some people don't realize that these animals in our care, I think, had families, that they were loved. They're wonderful pets and can be again if given the chance, and Turbo is really one of those. He is a total love bug. I mean, if you look at him, he has one of the most unique faces. You can see he has one really bright blue eye and one brown eye. I think it makes him look so unique. But he's just really, really sweet. He loves being outside, loves exercising, loves playing. We're told he was in a home with 3 other dogs, so he does well with other dogs. And after he plays, you can see him there on the couch. He likes to just cuddle up. There's pictures of him with his furry siblings cuddling up on the couch with his humans. So he's just really, really sweet.
I love the one ear up kind of look.
Yeah. He's really, really cute. He's one you just have to meet in person, and he will definitely win your heart over.
Oh, that's nice. So the next one is this kid. All right, we're going to have to get Judah involved in this. This is the kitty whose name, it's a special name that you happen to know all about.
Yeah. I had to look it up. And I looked up the pronunciation as well. So it's Kagome.
Yeah, that's what we're calling her.
And that's a character on an anime, basically a Japanese cartoon.
Was that like Japanese Giants? Is that the type of thing? Anime? I don't know what this is.
I'm not sure what anime is. Basically Japanese cartoons.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, Kagome is also at our shelter. So, if you'd like to meet her in real life, she is about a year old. She's a super sweet girl. She recently had some kittens, so she's a new mama who's just ready to find her own place. She's more laid back, would probably do fine in a home by herself or with other cats. She has shown that she enjoys their company a lot. So if you have other cats in the home, or if this would be your first one, she would be a really great option. She's really looking to settle into a home of her own.
She has some unusual markings.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
And those big eyes, those big golden eyes.
I know,
she really is a stunning looking cat.
I know, she is, yeah.
She looks like she can look into your soul.
I know. She's just saying, take me home. Take me home.
And Buzz just looks like he's just total fun.
He is, yeah. I mean, both of these pictures, he's smiling. That's just kind of his personality. He is 8 years old, so he is a very sweet senior, but just total love. He, of course, because of his age, likes to nap. So if you have spots in your home that could house a dog, he would love to make them his nap spot. But he's just really sweet. He does this thing when you spend time with him. If he wants you to pet him and you stop, he'll just gently nudge your hand back up onto his head. Just kind of a reminder that, he still wants some attention. But we just think he would do great in a home, if you have a quiet home that he can just settle into and really be the center of your attention. He would love that.
Oh, man. He just looks like total fun. I mean, I like a dog that smiles back.
I know. He's cute. He has one of those faces that just makes you want to spend time with him.
It makes me want to give him treats. Yeah. Lots of treats. I'd probably ruin him in about an hour. Gosh. And Clawsome, she's also got really interesting markings.
She does, yeah. We have a lot of beautiful animals. Clawsome, I feel like her name just or his name just speaks for himself. I mean, everyone just says he's awesome. He's 4 years old. He is at the shelter right now, just full of love. He'll roll over and demand pets, of course. He seems pretty interested in exploring the whole world around him, especially at the shelter, and just kind of seeing what life's about. But he also seems to enjoy other cats, so another one, if you have a cat in your home, he could be a really great playmate.
Nice. Saint and Ada. Are they a bonded pair?
They are. So Saint and Ada, I mean, they're the cutest things maybe at the shelter. So they have these little, you can tell, like little pitty faces, but they have the tiniest legs. We can't figure out what they are, but they're little lowriders that are so adorable. If you walk them, they walk side by side, and we have a video of them on social media you have to see. But they're just like little legs and their little butts wiggling. I mean, they're adorable. And there are two that you look at, again, you can see they're smiling. They just love attention. They love being together. But they're about between 6 and 10 months old, so they're still young. But they're outgoing. They're playful. It's 2 for 1 here. I mean, you already know they get along. You know, they're just, we can't even explain how much we love them, and we're unsure why they're still here, because if you see them, you instantly fall in love with them.
What do you think they're a mix of?
You know, I don't know. I've talked to people, they almost have like little corgi legs.
Yeah.
But if
especially
you looked at their face,
like
they have the little turned out feet, but if you looked at their faces, you know, just their face, you'd think they'd be a medium to large sized dog, but they are tiny.
And what's Saint holding?
Oh, a little bag of water.
Oh.
They love going on our Fido field trips too. They're a big hit everywhere they go.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
They are
oh
very
my
cute.
Gosh. This is the one you want to take to a brewery, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Take them both with you.
You'll be the most popular person there because everyone will want to meet
Guys, you want to meet girls? These are the 2 dogs you need to take with you. It works every time. Gosh. And then Faith the kitty.
Yes.
A social butterfly.
She is, yeah. I call her our social butterfly just because every time I go downstairs to our cat Rose, she's almost always out of her cage and she's just wandering around. She likes to greet the other cats. She likes to just play and get attention. I mean, other cats will just sleep and kind of mind their own business, and she just wants to be out in the world. So she's very confident. She's super playful. I mean, she's just so sweet. You walk up to her and you can hear her purring, and she's just so happy to be around you, especially if you have toys and catnip. So,
do you find that the animals that are there around the shelter like that, you know, for an extended amount of time, you know, I've always heard that animals want a job. You know, they want some sort of duty. Do they just fall into a certain type of whatever they think their job is, or is there a hierarchy? I mean, how do they interact like that?
I don't know. You know, Faith has really come out. There are certain cats that just, their personality really comes out in a shelter. There are others that don't, but she's just so social. Maybe she does feel like it's her job to just make everyone happy, because you walk in, you see her just greeting you, it makes you happy.
Gosh. Yeah. She needs her own business card.
I know. She's so sweet.
Hi, I'm Faith. What's your name?
Our little social kitty. Yeah, she's about 1 year old. For anyone who's looking for a cat, she would be a great option.
Oh, nice. So as far as the shelter itself goes, you mentioned staff earlier. What kind of positions are you hoping to fill in the next few weeks?
So some positions we are really looking to hire for are our adoptions and intake coordinators. Those are the people you see when you walk in the lobby. They will help you match whatever you're looking for. You know, if you apply for a dog or a cat, they're the ones that review your application, talk you through it. And so they're the really, really crucial part of our organization, finding homes for our animals. So we're always looking for adoptions and intake coordinators. We're also looking for animal care specialists. So those are the people who are truly caring for our animals, either cleaning their kennels or feeding them, making sure they have the food and water. So they're, of course, very essential as well. And we're specifically looking for people who are interested in cat care. So if you have a love for cats, we would love to welcome you to our team. As
far as medical care or brushing or just hanging out, or what exactly?
That's for mostly cleaning their kennels, making sure they have food and water, just checking on them. And it can be for socialization. A lot of the time, those are the people who are spending the most time with the cats. So if you really have a heart for cats, you should apply.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I would think that being a greeter in your lobby or something like that is super important, because you've got people that are, maybe they're a little bit shy about, the idea of, oh my gosh, I'm going to get a pet. I'm not sure what to do, what's expected, whatnot. And somebody that can really give good information and make people feel welcome and reassuring, I think it's got to be a really special talent and really a big need.
Yeah, it
for
is.
You guys.
And we love our volunteers too. We have volunteers who spend time in the lobby because, our staff is sometimes busy with the people that are already there, and more people walk in and they're interested in where they can go. So our volunteers are really essential too. They've been helping direct people through the shelter who maybe haven't been there in a while. So if you have a job and you're looking for ways to spend your free time, you can also volunteer in other ways.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know one thing we're starting at Animal Connection, we want to start this in August, is I think it's really important for everybody that works at Animal Connection to give back to the community in some way. So we're going to allow them on my clock, on our time, to choose a nonprofit and go give at least 3 hours a week or every other week. But, we think it's important to support the community, and we're going to allow the great people that work for us to go and do that and just be a part of it.
That is awesome. Well, we would love to have them if any of them are, well, of course they're animal lovers.
Well,
but,
I think you're going to see a few of them there.
We could never have too many volunteers. We can find something for anyone. So,
gosh. Going forward, is there anything on the horizon that we need to be thinking about or marking our calendars for?
Yes, so we have a really exciting opportunity for adopters coming up this week. We are partnering with Ting to have reduced adoption fees. So they're thankfully sponsoring 50% of adult dog and cat adoption fees, and that'll be from this Friday through Sunday. So
that's huge.
Yes, we're so thankful. And if you save money on the adoption, it's more money for treats, right? It's a win-win. If you've been thinking about adopting, this weekend would be a really great time.
I want to mention one thing about fosters and adoptions. Part of our Christmas in July specials is, to help you guys out with Adoptions of the Month, we are going to be preparing some gift certificates. So if you adopt or foster, from the 18th through the 30th, you're going to get $10 gift certificates in your adoption packet to use at Animal Connection for products or dog washing or whatever you want to use it for. But that's coming up. I might have mentioned that earlier, but I just want to reinforce, there's a lot of give back from the SPCA and from supporters when you agree to adopt a dog or a cat or foster or come and volunteer. There's a lot of benefits all the way around.
Yeah, there are. Thank you for doing that. We love the support for our adopters.
Doing our bit.
Yeah. And while we're talking about fostering, we might as well mention that we're always looking for fosters as well. Most of the animals you see here that we featured today could be placed in a foster home. Some are put in foster to recover from surgery, but some just need, break from the kennel, which who wouldn't? So if you've ever been interested in fostering, you can reach out to us. You can apply online. It's really, really rewarding.
I've heard you say this before, how important it is to foster, and it really helps you guys get to know what the animal's really about.
Yeah, it does, because as much time as we spend with an animal at a shelter, that's never going to be what they may be like in a home. It's a high-stress environment. They're going in and out of a kennel or a cage, and being in a home, it just gives us invaluable information about that pet. Mm-hmm. Turbo, for example, he's one that's extremely upset in the shelter environment. He's just, sad. He wants to be with people. He wants to be around people, and being in a kennel is really upsetting for him. So if that's all we knew about him, it would be hard for us to talk about him. But knowing that he was in a home with other dogs and that he likes laying on the couch, and that's all information that really helps us find them the best home.
It's really like people. If you go out with somebody for the first time, your first time is a tester date. The second date is when you really find out what they're all about. So
Yeah.
that's really a good getting to know you experience.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we've covered a lot of turf today.
We have, yes.
Jerry Miller, we probably worn you out. I hope you're listening. I hope we didn't, hope we did well for you. So, but we will see you guys not next week, but the week after that. We're going to talk more about Christmas in July and the adoption specials you're going to have for that week and all kinds of fun things. There's always something new on the horizon with the SPCA and with Animal Connection. So for Emily, for Judah, who's lived to tell about it, for Jerry and Liza, and all of us, we hope you have a great week. And thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
Bye.
Goodbye.